Luka, Trey, Ja. Those guys like that. I feel like my name should be in that category too. That is what Tyler Herro said yesterday after being asked does he feel like his name should be in the conversation with other young superstars. You're not gonna get a video of me talking about why Tyler Herro is right, because he's not. His name is definitely not in that category at all. But this is definitely a video of me talking about why Tyler Herro is very close to that breakout year. As a Heat fan, watching him throughout his rookie season, during the bubble, and his second season, I can tell you that there's a lot of misconceptions and just a lot of hate that really isn't warranted going towards him. And this year, after having some time to actually rest and work on his game, I think you'll finally see that breakout season that we've all been waiting for him, even though he's only been in the league for 2 years. But with that year this season with the Miami Heat. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time I post. I feel like this year is going to be a great year for this channel, and I'd love to have you guys along for the journey. Now, Tyler Herro was selected with the 13th pick by the Miami Heat in the 2019 NBA draft. The pick didn't really surprise anyone anyway. But during the Summer League, Tyler Herro immediately proved why he was picked at that spot, or probably should have even been picked higher. He surprised a lot of people with his ability to score the ball and shoot at a very high clip. And that play didn't just stay in the Summer League, as Tyler Herro continued to outshine his draft position in the regular season with notable games like his 29 points in just his 4th game in the NBA, his 27 against the Chicago Bulls, 25 against the Washington Wizards, and multiple clutch jumpers to put games away. In fact, I think some people choose to forget that around January of 2020, Tyler Herro had his name in the Rookie of the Year conversation along with John Morant, Kendrick Nunn, and Zion Williamson. They won one more game before the season was suspended because of COVID. Now, this is where I'd like to take a moment just to remind you guys of where we're at. This is a rookie that was playing great his entire rookie season, outplaying his draft position and giving the Miami Heat very valuable minutes coming off the bench. After being derailed for 15 straight games and only getting to play one more after the season got suspended, he had a full 6-month span to work on his game with his teammates, by himself, and with his coaches, watching film and seeing what he can do better. This is why I like to look at the bubble as essentially Tyler Herro's second season. He had a full, basically off season to work on his game, and he showed that the moment the season resumed. Since in the NBA bubble, Tyler Herro only had 2 games under double digits. In the NBA bubble, Tyler Herro had 2 games, only 2, that he scored under double digits. For 27 straight games, Tyler Herro had above double digits, including notable games like the 30 points at the end of the regular season versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, a damn near triple-double in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Boston Celtics with 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists, a 22-point game in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and then his masterpiece, 37 points on 14 of 21 shooting and 5 of 10 from 3 against the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. The entire NBA bubble, Tyler Herro was showing out and showing just how much he's improved in that 6-month time span. He didn't even stop there, since he had 2 17-point games and a 21-point game in the NBA Finals. Tyler Herro was showing just how much potential and what he could be going to next season. But I think this is where a lot of people's expectations came from. They saw him play like this and decided to throw context completely out the window, and didn't realize that the next NBA season started just 2 months later. A rookie that just got off his first year and just went all the way to the NBA Finals, only getting 2 months of rest and barely getting time to actually work on his game, came back the next year, and to be honest, he did not play as bad as people made it seem. Because in what is technically his second season, with all facts considered, Tyler Herro still played pretty well, because within the first 10 games, Tyler Herro was given the starting spot for the Miami Heat and scored 23 points in one game, 21 the next, a 31-point game, and a 34-point game, while only scoring under double digits twice before he went down with another injury for 7 games. And that essentially was the story of Tyler Herro's second season. Coming back, giving pretty good output, being relegated to the bench, coming in, giving some pretty good bench production, getting injured, coming back, having and rinse and repeat up until the NBA playoffs, where, to be honest, he played horrible. And at this point, this is where we're at in Tyler Herro's career. A young guy that came in the league without a lot of expectations, played very well, got some expectations, outplayed them a lot of times, but in the small amount of time that he didn't, people decide to bash him. Now, was he given some celebrity for certain things that probably shouldn't have at this stage of his career? Yes, but he's also in a big market team in Miami. You expect him to have a lot of endorsement opportunities and have his name in a lot of places. That's just how it goes. And then people like to bring up false narratives like the James Harden trade, which of the NBA bubble, came in his second year, still played pretty well, but was injured a lot and didn't really get to establish himself. Played pretty bad in the playoffs, which was only 4 games, because everybody on the Miami Heat team played bad. It wasn't just him. And now he has a chance to actually get a full offseason to work on his game and get better. And so far in preseason, Tyler Herro is showing how much he's actually worked on his game, since he's just shown some amazing improvement in almost every facet of his scoring ability while putting on some muscle. So with the added stability of an actual NBA season, with some more vets on the team like Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker and Markieff Morris that he can learn from, and a defined role on the Miami Heat as the 6th man coming off the bench should just be a scorer, I expect this year for Tyler Herro to burst on the scene and actually show what he can do. And I can say I expect and project an increase across the board in Tyler Herro's entire stat line, going from about 15 to about 16 to 17 points per game, about 3 to 4 assists, 5 to 6 rebounds per game, on an increase to about 45% shooting and back to his 39% from 3 that he was averaging his rookie season, and be a solid free throw shooter around 80 to 85%. Now, is those a big increase from his rookie year? No, but he now has a defined role and he knows what he's on the court to do. So you can look for him to actually have a presence on the court and look a lot more comfortable. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think. I think he's definitely looking to have a pretty good year, but maybe that's my optimism as a Heat fan. But with that being said, this is FLB. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Check out this video right here. It's so far my best performing video in this time span. I would love if you guys check it out, where I talk about Lonzo Ball and his probably upcoming breakout year too. But with that being said, this is FLB. That's my time, and I'm out.